I'm Dave Handy in Brooklyn. It's Friday, April 14th. Here's the New Progressive's weekly roundup. On Monday, the Trump administration demanded that Russia stop its support of the Syrian government. The demand came in the wake of the most recent chemical attacks in Syria, for which the United States claims Bashar al-Assad's government is responsible, and after last week's U.S. bombing of Syrian airfield, from which the United States claims those chemical attacks were launched. Also on Monday, Justice Neil Gorsuch was sworn in, finally bringing the Supreme Court back to a 9-member body. The seat, left vacant by Antonin Scalia, has been empty now for some 14 months, while Republicans blocked President Obama from appointing anyone to the court in his last year in office. Republicans had to use the, quote, nuclear option to approve Mr. Gorsuch by a slim 52-48 margin. In a bizarre press briefing on Tuesday, and if I may, for a moment, every White House press briefing is now bizarre. So in the latest edition of What Did Sean Spicer Just Say? On Tuesday, the White House press secretary claimed that not even Hitler sank to the low of using chemical weapons. I'm sure I don't need to explain to most people who are watching this broadcast why that is insane, but Adolf Hitler did in fact use chemical weapons, particularly and specifically in concentration camps where he killed millions of Jewish people. Sean Spicer, once again, making anyone from Rhode Island, like myself, ashamed to admit they share a home state with such a On Wednesday, Betsy DeVos rolled back Obama administration policy on student loan debt. The former administration issued memorandums last year requiring the Office of Federal Student Aid to better assist borrowers in loan repayment. When asked why the policy was rescinded, the secretary responded that the policy was full of holes and wasn't working. She did not comment on her or the current administration's plans to help Americans with their student loan debt. Over 1 million Americans every year default on student loan debt. On Thursday, the United States dropped the largest non-nuclear bomb in the U.S. arsenal. The bomb, known as the mother of all bombs, or Moab, was dropped in Afghanistan. The bomb was originally developed for use in Iraq, but was never used in combat for fear of massive civilian casualties. And that fear is well grounded. The bomb has more than a mile blast radius. The strike on Thursday targeted an ISIS camp and cave complex. And finally, today President Trump revoked an Obama-era rule of making White House visitor logs available to the public. This revocation is just one more action in a series of decisions the Trump administration has used to create less transparency. That's all for now. Please join us on our homepage at facebook.com/newprogressive later tonight for our live Friday night call-in show. We'll be taking all of your calls and talking about these stories as well as all of the week's news. And please donate to our Patreon account. We'll be linking to that as well as to all the stories that we've covered in this video. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget to follow The New Progressive on Facebook, Twitter, and now Instagram.